Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
And hello, everybody. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. You know, last night I was dreaming that today was Friday. And I got up, and today was Friday. Boy, what a dream. What a dream.
We've even got a meteorologist laughing over there. It is Friday, which means we need to wrap up our week, if you can't tell, for this show. But we do have a great show lined up. But first, we're going to check out our weather.
Welcome in. Good afternoon. Leave it to me to be the hype man for Cecil's jokes. Not speaking of a joke here, it's a beautiful Friday. This is reality for this afternoon. You can see lots of sunshine from our Dunes Realty Skycam in Garden City. We had a few showers earlier this morning just before daybreak, but that's long gone for right now. You can see temperatures along the beaches, mid-80s, low 90s across the PD. And get this, it gets even hotter by this afternoon. Heating of the day, upper 80s along the beaches, low to mid-90s across the PD. Triple-digit heat through the month of September. Fall just cannot get here fast enough for some of you. By this afternoon, a few chances for some showers and thunderstorms, especially east of I-95. We'll watch some of those showers and storms develop to the west. The good news is they're not likely to last all day long, especially just in time to clear out for high school football games on this Friday. And you can check in at 11:20 tonight for the end zone. And we'll turn our attention to the tropics. We have Tropical Storm Florence. It's much weaker with sustained winds at 65 miles per hour. Now, this storm, still a lot of question marks with it. Where is it going to go? If and when it makes landfall, we'll keep you up to date. But right now, no idea where the storm is going to head, but it is headed towards the west-northwest at this time. We will continue to watch it as it's on track to re-intensify and become a hurricane once again, perhaps even a major hurricane. So we'll keep you up to date on where the storm is going to end up. Also in the tropics, we have two other disturbances. This one here, just off African coast. It has a potential tropical cyclone, likely to become a tropical depression or tropical storm later today. And also, this one has a 90% chance of further development. So later today, perhaps 3 named storms out in the Atlantic. Here's your Grand Strand 7-day forecast. Upper 80s for right now, a daily chance for a shower or thunderstorm. All in all, the takeaway from here, will stay very hot through out the month of September for right now, and we'll look for fall to come, but no signs of it on your inland 7-day forecast. Low to mid-90s for now. A better chance for an afternoon shower or storm by your Sunday. But of course, we'll continue to keep you up to date on the tropics, and more information on WPDE.com.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. All right. You got some stuff to talk about,
Hey,
right?
I got a special birthday today. Listen up. Tomorrow is Karen Vereen's birthday, and I just wanted to say happy birthday, Karen. Her and her husband, there he is, Russell. They own Russell's Raw Bar down in Merle's, and tomorrow's her birthday, so don't you forget, go by and tell her happy birthday.
And have some great food as well.
Oh,
Love
boy.
Russell's.
I'll be there tonight. All right, and something else, got a sad thing we got to talk about. Last month, I lost a good friend. He was at the racetrack over in Myrtle Beach, Bob Walker. He won the race, and then he had a heart attack after and died. Well, we're going to celebration of life for Bob at the Myrtle Beach Raceway, and this event is from 6:30 to 7:30 tomorrow night before the race. He was in the vintage car race that night that he won and then passed on. So we're going to celebrate 6:30 to 7:30 tomorrow night at the Myrtle Beach Speedway. Hope to see you there.
Yeah, absolutely. It should be a good celebration of life. Today is Friday, September the 7th, and it's National Feel the Love Day.
Feeling the Love Day.
It's still Hug Month.
My wife said, don't be touching me.
Oh,
and it's also Pink Flamingo Month. All right, check that out. Let's start off now with 1949. How about Gloria Gaynor? She's got a birthday. She's 69 years old. Big hit 1978. You remember, I Will Survive, and we had her on the show. Also, Never Say Goodbye. And before fame, listen to this. She went to beauty school.
How about that? All right, 1954, Corbin Burnson, 64 years old, TV series LA Law, also the Major League movie franchise, and he appeared also in General Hospital.
All right, 1973, Shannon Elizabeth, she's 45. She played Nadine in American Pie.
Nadia.
Nadia, I'm sorry, I got excited when I saw a picture. Nadia, I remember the American Pie, though. In Scary Movie, she was in professional tennis player at one time.
Oh, how about that? All right, today in history, 1971, the Beverly Hillbillies was seen for the final time on TV.
And in 2001, Barry Bonds, San Francisco Giants, became the fifth player in the Major League Baseball history to hit 60 home runs in a season, and it was in California.
How about that?
All right, the Know-It-All Department. We talked a little bit about snakes yesterday. Here's something else. Listen up. I know a lot of people don't like snakes, but this is from the Know-It-All Department.
Okay.
Did you know snakes can help predict earthquakes? They can sense a coming earthquake from 75 miles away up to 5 days before it happens.
Well, if I see the snake, I'm probably going to run anyway.
Yeah,
so
but I mean, what you ought to
good.
do instead of using the things that the judge...
Put a bunch of snakes around?
Get a bunch of snakes and they'll tell you if it's coming.
You start.
Yeah.
You start.
I'm going to do that. That's from the Know-It-All Department today. Boy, do we have a good show lined up.
We
Stay with
sure
us.
do.
It's Friday.
We'll be right back.
And welcome back. All right, we're going to talk about the Barnabas Horse Foundation. They've got a big fundraiser coming up, and we're going to tell you all about it.
That's right. It's going to be a cornhole tournament, which is going to be a ton of fun down at the Tuna Shack, Merle's Inlet. But first, for our viewers who don't know, what is Barnabas? What do you guys do?
Barnabas offers equine-assisted psychotherapy for anybody who has experienced trauma. So we work with a lot of abused children, women. We also have a program for our veterans with PTSD. And then we have a special needs therapeutic riding program as well for our disabled people.
All right, y'all are located
awesome.
Where?
Merle's Inlet.
Merle's
we have
Inlet.
2 farms located in Merle's Inlet.
Okay, and you guys are a 501c3 nonprofit, so you rely solely, volunteers and donations. Those are big.
Absolutely.
So this fundraiser is huge for you guys.
It is.
All right.
It is, and this is the first time that we are having a cornhole tournament.
All right, I heard you know a lot about cornhole, right? Just kidding. John, tell us a little bit. Tell us about cornhole and why you guys are doing this.
Real excited for this weekend. The event starts at noon at the Tuna Shack in Merle's Inlet. It's a cornhole tournament. We have not capped it off for teams, but we expect somewhere between 30 and 40 teams.
That's good.
And there's an entry fee of $50. But the good news is that we've gone out and got sponsors, and we are giving away $1,000.
Wow.
So
Prizes.
we will have a guaranteed purse of $1,000, $600 for first, $300 for second, and $100 for third.
Man.
And I've already had many of the followers. We do tournaments all over the city all summer long. And so we had some really great players coming from the ACL and all over the. I had a call this morning, someone driving 3.5 hours. I want to make sure that it was on.
Goodness.
So
Wow.
we're
Now, you
going
got
to
to
have
find out more about it. You go to that website. But also, when you pay the $50, you can write it off.
Oh,
Just,
sure.
501, write it off.
We got
So
50-50 drawing too.
Yeah.
We're going to have there. So.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Lots
right?
of prizes. Who can come out? Can people come out and just watch, grab something to eat?
We'd want
Absolutely.
that. We definitely want that.
So it's open to the public to come out and watch. And if
Absolutely.
you want to enter, you need to go on that website right now and get signed up, right?
That's correct.
All right.
Okay,
So y'all going to have a big time starting at noon Saturday.
Starting at noon. I'll be set up. They can start practicing at 11 o'clock.
And it looks like it's going to be a pretty nice weekend, so that's fantastic for you guys.
It's gonna be.
All
right, John, good to
fun.
see you again. All right, thank you all for being here. Let's appreciate it. And we got a lot more coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. All right, the Throwback Shell Beach Party. We've talked about it already. If you like to party, a little Parrot Head Club, it's going to be an event just for you.
I'm talking about 3 days now, starting next weekend, and they really get into it. Listen now, everybody loves a party.
Yeah, they do. They certainly do, and our whole purpose is partying. Our theme is party with a purpose.
That's right. And so the Coastal Carolina Parrot Head, you know, you guys party, but you also give back. And so tell us what you do, and then we'll talk a little bit about the event.
Any money that we raise is given to charity. I mean, those above and beyond our expenses.
Sure, of course.
We give, our main charity is the Children's Recovery Center of Horry and Georgetown counties.
Very good.
An excellent resource and good people. We also give to other children's charities, animals, local charities.
Everything's local right here.
Yes, it is local.
So you're having a Throwback Shell Beach Party. It's a 3-day event. Tell us
it's
who
actually
can come.
it's a 2-day event.
Two-day
event.
Okay,
It's
all right.
Friday and Saturday. Anyone can come.
All right.
We've almost, we've almost maxed out. But if you still want to come, you're welcome to come and it's a $75 per person for the event. If you'd like to come, you are more than welcome to. Please just go to the website at there it is on the screen,
right
www.cofcphc.com, and find out more about it.
All right, now where do y'all start? The first night, where do y'all going to be? The first day?
Well, we'll be at the Ocean Dunes Resort on 74th and Ocean.
Yeah.
And we will be there the whole time. It's poolside. Okay. Unless, of course, this whatever comes and then
it's not coming.
We have it arranged. We will go to Hurricane Party. But we're having it those 2 days. The first day is going to be our Patriotic Day. It's called the Pirates and Patriots Weekend. Okay. We do the red, white, and blue on Friday, and on Saturday we're all dressing like pirates.
Put a patch over your eye.
Patch over your eye. Come on into the silent auction. And this is my party hat. This is my party hat that was given to me years ago, and I wear it. Try to wear it to all the events.
It's a nice hat. I like the hat.
So if anybody can't find Leslie, just look for the hat.
Just look for the hat,
and you'll be able to.
Find the hat.
And we're having a great time.
That's great. What did y'all raise last year? You remember?
We raised about $13,000.
That's good.
That's
good
incredible.
Job. Y'all did good. Thank y'all so much for what you do.
All right.
All right. Are you going to go party?
You.
I'm going to party somewhere.
Come on down.
I'm sure.
We'll be partying.
We'll be back.
And welcome back. The Waccamaw River Keepers want you to join them for the Wake Up Paddle Series. Now, this is kayaks. And if you don't have a kayak, they'll take care of it.
Yeah, absolutely. From now until November, once a month, people are going to be able to come out and kayak with you guys. And tell us, why do you want to do this? What is the cause first behind this? Is it just to have fun?
Well, part of it is having fun, but I believe that if we can get people out on the river and get them to fall in love with the river, then hopefully they'll want to protect it. And that's my job, is to protect clean water in the Waccamaw River.
They'll pick up, clean up, and not throw anything in the river.
Yeah, absolutely right.
That.
Fantastic.
I love that. All right, now, if people want to get in, can anybody come to this, or how does it work?
Anybody can come. You do have to register because we have a limited amount of spots. So if you want to register, you can check out our website, which is winyarrivers.org. We are entirely booked for this weekend. So our paddle is all full this weekend, but we have 2 more coming up in October and November. And they're sure to be a blast as well.
Well, I was going to say, the weather's just going to get nicer and nicer as the fall comes. What a great event to be able to go. Take the family. Are kids allowed? How does that work?
Yeah, sure. Kids can come. It's open to anybody. And I always tell people that the Waccamaw River is great to learn to paddle on. If you've never gone before, you can still paddle on the Waccamaw River. It's so
it's very
flat
gentle.
water,
it's gentle.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Oh,
really
I love
it.
it.
And there's your website where you can go get lined up. Now, they are full for this weekend.
That's right.
But they've got 2 more coming up in October, right?
Yep.
So you need to go.
October and November.
October and November.
So this is a free event. People just come out, have a good time, and like we said, the goal is to get them to know the river and learn to love the river.
There is a small registration fee, and that will go to benefit the Waccamaw River Keeper. And it's basically just a registration fee that says you're actually going to come.
Yes. Have a little skin in the game, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And we are doing this with the Riverkeeper program and American Rivers and also Sierra Club locally. And then our kayaks are being provided by Black River Outdoors, which are a local outfitter.
That's nice. How long have you been with Waccamaw Riverkeeper?
I've been with them a little over a year now.
Really?
Okay.
and you enjoy it.
Oh, I love it.
I mean, it's got to make you feel good when you go out on the river. I really hate to see people litter.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it bothers me so bad. One day I'm going to get shot when I holler at people throwing stuff out of a car. But the river is not a place to do it either.
No. No, and even throwing it out of your car while you're driving is not the place to do it. It'll end up in the river eventually.
It will, and being a coastal area that we live in, we have to protect this and protect our wildlife, or it's going to go away.
Exactly.
And so I really applaud you guys for everything you do to keep the rivers clean.
All right, go to the website. They're full this weekend, but you can get in October and make plans right now to show you how neat it is. They're full, so that everybody enjoys it.
Absolutely.
Thank you for being with us. We appreciate it. All right, we got more coming up. Stay with us.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. A musical comedy coming up at the Florence Little Theater called How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying.
Yeah.
And apparently it's hilarious.
It's a funny one. All right, we got Jessica with us now talking about the Florence Little Theater and their new building. If you have not been to it, you have to go check it out. Jessica, let's talk a little bit about the Florence Little Theater's production coming up.
All right, so we have How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying, the hilarious musical by the same folks who wrote Guys and Dolls that you may know.
Yes.
It's not as well known as Guys and Dolls, but I would dare to say it's better than Guys and Dolls.
I love it.
It follows a young window washer who uses the book How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying to reach executive status in this large company where no one really knows what anybody else does.
He doesn't really know. Okay.
And that's how he gets there, through dealing with adversaries and romance.
Cool. All right, this is a cast of how many are in this cast?
Yeah.
They're about 35.
About 35.
It's a big cast.
That is a big
if
cast.
you want to know more about any of their productions coming up, you can go to their website and check it out. Now, your new theater, I have not been to it. The old one I went a lot when I lived in Darlington. But tell us about the new theater. It's been going now for what, 2 years?
It's been about 10 years.
What? The new one downtown?
Yes, we've been there about 10 years.
I've been
right?
lost in time.
Brand new.
I have been
brand
lost in time.
new.
I'm sorry.
Brand new, right there in the middle
beautiful,
of new downtown Florence. It is being revitalized and doing a lot of great things down there.
How many people would it seat?
394.
$394. Now, Jessica, what do you do at the theater, and are you ever in any of the productions?
I am the executive director, which means I don't get to be in anything. I get to pay the bills and make sure that
everything's working.
Everybody does what they're supposed to do.
Right.
And you guys do have auditions for productions that you bring, correct?
We do. We still have 3 auditions this season. We have 1 in just a few weeks, and then some in December and early January.
So you're always looking to add
coming
people.
up?
Always.
What's coming up?
Later in the season, we have 2 in the Aisle, 3 in a Van. It's a comedy, very, very cute comedy. In January, we have the musical Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That is great.
Always something new.
And
I
then
cannot believe that theater's been there 10 years. Where have I been?
Right here on the couch.
I don't know what happened to me. I thought it like 2 or 3 years at the most, something like that. Now, where are you from originally, Jessica?
Lynchburg, South Carolina.
Lynchburg, South Carolina.
Lynchburg, that's right.
Lovely.
All right.
Well, we appreciate you keeping us in touch with things because the arts and theater is what it's all about.
Yeah, it's really important to keep that alive. Now, this one, you said it runs from when?
September 14th through the 23rd.
Okay.
Tickets are $30 for adults, $25 for seniors, and $18 for students and children. And it's graciously underwritten by Quality Service Company and Dakin of Florence.
All right.
Well, that's good.
Fantastic. Do people need to get tickets ahead of time? Can you buy tickets at the door?
You can buy tickets at the door, but you get the best seats if you buy them in advance.
That's
All
right.
right. Fun.
Thank you, Jessica.
Thank
How
you.
to succeed in business without really trying. It sounds familiar.
I did that. Go
Anyway, we'll be back.
It's funny, it's crazy, and you never know what Cecil or Amanda are going to say or do.
Hollywood!
It's Carolina and Company live weekdays on ABC 15. A fun show that makes you laugh and makes you feel good about where you live. If you just moved to the area, Carolina and Company Live is the show you need to watch. You'll find out about everything going on along the Grand Strand, PD and Border Belt. Check it out weekdays at noon on WPDE ABC 15.
And welcome back, everybody. I do want to say happy birthday to Karen Marine. Her birthday's tomorrow, and I'll be telling her happy birthday tonight when I go down there to eat. And you know, we got
What's your favorite there?
A lot of cool things coming up. Don't forget the car show tomorrow. I forgot to mention that. The car show tomorrow is going to be at Denny's out on the bypass, and you know, Merle's in that area right there on the bypass.
Yeah.
So it starts at 11 o'clock. Everybody's invited. It's going to be a fun show.
That's right.
Bring your car. It's free.
Giving away some trophies,
6 trophies. Be playing a lot of rock and roll music and have a good time.
Yeah, and have a great time. You guys have had a lot of success with those car shows lately. And all that money goes back to local charities, which I'm not sure everybody knows.
Yeah, and also don't forget the 9/11 thing that's taking place at Dead Dog.
Yes.
On Saturday, I'll be there at 4 o'clock for a little while. Then I have to go to Bob's things at the racetrack Saturday night.
You got a busy weekend, buddy.
Busy weekend.
Very busy.
Thank y'all so much for
watching. Hope you guys have a fantastic and safe weekend. Keep watching right here on WPDE. For all your weather updates as well. And we'll see you guys on Monday. See you later.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW 21, or its employees.